Topic 1. Tenses. What is a tense? Tense refers to the way of showing time in a sentence. In a sentence, time is expressed by verbs, and the verb is the word shows an action in a sentence. It can also be used to show tense in a sentence. Therefore, tense is the use of verb in a sentence which shows action and time. For example, all verbs are eat, drink, cook, drive, cut, shine, and the other words. Therefore, a student now should understand that tense is the use of verb in a sentence which shows an action and time. A verb should show action and time. And that word which shows action time is called the verb. Let us now see types of tenses. We have 3 types of tenses, which are past tense, the one which shows the action in past; present tense, the one which shows an action in the present time, that is now; future tense is the one which shows an action in the coming time. Now let us begin first type of tense, which is past tense. This is the type of tense which shows an action in past time. The verb in this tense should take the form of past form finite verb, and these finite verbs are those normal verbs like speak, eat, drink, drive, etc. Now, speak in the past tense is spoke, eat, ate, kick, kicked, go, went. Now, past tense can be also grouped into 4 groups, which are simple past tense, past perfect tense, past continuous tense, and the past perfect continuous tense. These are 4 categories. Now let us start one after another. The first one is the simple past tense. This is the type of past tense which shows an action in a complete form. This tense is indicated by the following words in a sentence, like yesterday, last year, week, month, day, etc. Long time ago, just now, a few minutes ago, etc. In this tense, all nouns and pronouns take the same form of verb. There is no considerations of a singular and a plural of a noun or pronoun in a sentence. The pronouns like they, she, he, you, or nouns, John, boys, students, may take the verb of the same form. For example, they went to school yesterday, or she went to school yesterday. Here, the verb went has been used by both plural they and singular she. Now, they and she use the same verb which is in the same form. That's why I say there is no consideration of singular and plural in a subject. Okay, let us now see the verbs. Verb can be regular or irregular. The regular verbs are those verbs which are able to carry ed, ied, and d in the past form at the end of a word. For example, the word dance in past form is written danced. There is addition of the suffix d. And on the word open, we say opened. Also, we have added the ed at the end. Also, care addition of ied. Therefore, you may see there is addition of d, ed, ied at the end of a word. That is regular verbs. Let us see now irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are the verbs with different forms in past form. For example, the word drive in past form is written drove. Come in the past form is called came. Write in past form is written wrote. Therefore, in this part, we have to understand the way how to change a finite verb into past form, whether it is irregular or irregular. Let us see the examples. Ferista took some mangoes. The verb here, which shows this sentence is in a past tense, is the verb took. Number 2, people worked hard last week. The verb here is worked. This shows past tense. Let us see number 3. My mother cut her finger yesterday. The verb here is cut. That is in past tense form. The day before yesterday, I walked to John. In this sentence, the verb which shows past tense is the word walked. Therefore, if someone wants to understand well, he must put his mind the following formula, which will help him or her so as to get a complete sentence. The formula is, you take noun or pronoun plus verb in past form plus other words plus the indicator of a tense if possible. For example, Ferista took some mangoes yesterday. The word Ferista is a noun, took is a verb, other words are some mangoes, the indicator is yesterday. Or, my mother cut her finger yesterday. My mother is a noun, cut is a verb, and the other words is her finger, and the indicator here is yesterday. Let us see now the uses of this past tense or simple past tense. The first one, the simple past tense can be used to tell an event or situation which happened in the past and is completed in a given time. That, for example, last year we shouted at the school. It was last year. The event took place in last year. That is, event happened in the past time. Number 2, simple past tense can be used in writing reports. When we write the reports of different, for example, researches and reporting some meetings and the other information or event, we use the simple past tense. For example, the members of the meeting reported only 2:30 p.m. Number 3, simple past tense can be used to describe an action happened in the recent past. It was in the recent past the event happened. For example, MC Kinyange phoned me at the moment. It was at the moment when the event took place in the past time. Here there is an exercise. You have to answer these 5 questions, and after answering them, send your answers via my WhatsApp number, and I will mark your exercise. After that one, if you have a question where you haven't understood, please, you have to ask me via the WhatsApp so as you can communicate. Thank you very much for listening me. I say thank you. Don't miss the coming lesson. My WhatsApp number is here. Now you may use it so as you can communicate via the WhatsApp. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening me.